Hey boys, hey. Welcome back to my channel. It's mamabudeez here. Welcome everyone. I have to make this quick because my granddaughter is here and I just wanted to get this to you guys. If the link down below the description box does not work after I upload this video onto YouTube, I will make sure that I put the right link underneath. I wanted to hurry up and get live and let you guys know that Ashlyn, Harley's sister, does have a channel, and God bless her precious little soul. She made an outcry to the community of her channel just 13 hours ago. And she actually made the video on Monday, almost a week after the body had been found in the chimney. And she made this video and she decided not to post it. She actually made the video from what she says in the video on around the 20th, and she didn't post it until the 26th. She brings to light a lot of what was going on in her life and the reason why she couldn't come forward. She does say that she is eventually going to share the good, bad, and the ugly. She is going to document her life like Harley did on YouTube. She wants to do that in honor of him and to remember him. She says that they got a tip that Harley was in that house, and then she admits that they changed the tip to they decided to recanvass the area. So even in the video herself, she points out how the investigation went from one direction to another and how they were backpedaling and just talking in circles. She says that she only knows what her mom has told her. And she says that the day she is making the day that she's making this video, it is Monday the 20th, and she posted 6 days later, you guys. It took her 6 days to get the courage to post that video 13 hours ago. She wants answers and closure, and she's getting a lot of backlash. And honey, we know you had nothing to do with it. I cannot believe that people are trying to say that she is the one that had something to do with it. She says that she hasn't been there in 4 years. She doesn't know what was going on in that house, that she had absolutely nothing to do with it. She comes on and just pleads with the community saying, you've got to believe me that I had nothing to do with it. And we know, honey, over here on this channel, Ashlyn, we know that you are just hurting and broken and that you didn't have anything to do with this. You got yourself away from this. Her kicking you out that day was a blessing in disguise, Ashlyn. That's how I feel. And I know you say that you want to get back to work because that's what Harley would want you to do. And that just shows strength and survivor in you. It shows your character and who you are. And we are just so proud of you over here if you ever get a chance to see this video. And she says she's getting counseling. There are victim advocates. She is a victim in all of this. She lost her brother, you guys. And so there are counseling that is free that you can get as a victim that is paid for by the state. And she is getting that. She says that's what she's getting in the video. She does admit that and says it's helping. She got emergency counseling that night. She is very hurt, and so let's pray, or if you're a non-believer, let's send her so many positive vibes and just embrace this girl in uplifting thoughts and prayer and just love. And we've got to make her feel, you know, the opposite of what the trolls are doing to her. She doesn't deserve to be trolled and treated like that and accused when there's blatant evidence out there that make other people look guilty, and she doesn't look guilty at all. Leave that poor girl alone. She's very hurt. You do not have to say or do anything, Ashlyn. You don't have to come on and say, I didn't have anything to do with it. We all know, most of the community knows that you didn't have anything to do with it. So don't worry about that. We know that you had no hand whatsoever into anything negative happening to Harley. So whoever's accusing her, that is not okay, you guys. I want you to go subscribe to her channel so she can get over 1,000 subscribers. She deserves it. She deserves the monetization. She deserves to be heard. She deserves to see and feel the love and support of the community. So if the link down below does not work, as soon as this video uploads, I promise you I will put the exact link to the video that I'm talking about. She admits that it don't add up, and what she put on the balloon, she stands behind what she put up on the balloon. She says it doesn't add up herself, and that that she might lose her family during all of this. But sometimes when you grow up and you get older, we separate from our families and other people become our families. And she sounds very intuitive and smart. So she said Harley wanted to go to MIT and he wanted to be a better parent than her. She had held the accountability and even said that Harley wanted to be a better parent than any parent he had ever seen, and including Ashlyn. So for her to accept that accountability and to say that while millions of people are watching, I was very, very proud of her for taking that step. She said he loved wrestling and all sports. And she said that she can't speak for her family because she's been gone for 4 years and she doesn't know what's going on in that home. So please don't ask her questions about what went on the last 4 years because she has no idea. She says that she doesn't know what he went through the last 4 years and that now he is her guardian angel. She did end the video with something that was very, very important. She says when these young people cry for help online, that you need to listen to them, because she cried for help online and told everybody the darkness that she had to walk through, and nobody came knocking on her door. DSS didn't come help her. Nobody came help her. That she had to end up getting kicked out of that place for her to move on to bigger and better things in her life, because no one ever saved her. And she said that it's hard for her to come to YouTube and outpour and cry and explain these things that she's distraught over, because they failed her before. They failed her and no one gave her any help when she tried to do this before, but she's going to try. She says it's hard to relive it, but one day she will be a voice, is what she says. And she says when she does speak out, she could lose her family. She would have gotten him away from it, she said, if she would have known. That she just wants everybody to know that she had no idea what was going on. She has a story that hasn't been told yet, and she doesn't know if she ever will tell it. She was thrown out. She said half of her friends that are coming to her right now pretending to be friends slammed the door in her face when she had nowhere to go and she had been thrown out. But now they want her to open up to them and tell them what's going on. And they just appear in her inbox saying, how are you doing? And I mean, how would anyone be doing? So let me read some comments and then I'm going to go over Brandy's screenshots and then end this so I can go spend time with my granddaughter when she wakes up. But I just wanted you guys to have everything that was out there. Yes, the video I put in comments is the actual right link, and I hope that the link under this video is better. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Sandy. So people leave Ashlyn alone. Exactly. Please. And we can raise money for her if we need to. I don't have a problem with that. We can do a night where all of my PayPal money goes to Ashlyn. I do not have any problem with that. So I like her. She is so strong. Her mom seems to be jealous of her, and I think that that's why they clash. But that's my personal opinion. And that, you know, she herself admits that things do not add up, you guys. So let me get these screenshots we've got. I also had somebody put in Heather posted today. She says, see Heather's post. Thank you so much for everyone coming to show their love and support of Harley. And if you were there for us, the service was amazing. and including law enforcement volunteers and anyone I forgot. Harley's flying high, but he is finally home too. Everyone who hugged me or my mother received a hug from Harley as his ashes were in our teardrop necklaces. The kindness, prayers, and respect today were so overwhelming and touching. No words will ever express everything we feel, appreciate, and ever be able to give back. And thank you. Harley, love and miss you, but I know now I will have support through it all. You will never be forgotten. Even the Cleveland Browns love you. And, I still don't understand why she got the cremation. There was a $20,000 reward that she was allowed to use access to do the funeral arrangements, to pay for the funeral. She could have got him a nice headstone. She could have buried him. But she didn't want that body ever being exhumed for evidence. Personally, that's what I think. I mean, I could be proven wrong later and I will give her a public apology. But seeing as this is my channel, I am allowed to say that that's what I think. There is the chance that I'm absolutely wrong and it is just my speculation. But I'm sorry, there's just way too much proof that something's not right here. So just point out what is right and help me to see what the big picture is, and I won't be so narrow-minded. So then Ashlyn is saying things like, I also didn't escape until I was 23. He was still a kid. What was I supposed to do? Kidnap my little brother and take him with me? WTF do you think would have happened then? Please think before y'all type. He was in no harm's way when I left. I was in harm's way, she's saying. So she admits that she was in harm's way when she left. All right. And then she says, he never came to me to tell me how bad things were growing up. He was the favorite when I was still in Ohio. He was the favorite. I didn't think it would be bad for him because he was the favorite. And that's what she is saying there. And then she says, I tried. I Facebook cried out. I threw my mother's tendencies all over for the world to see. I told the school. Nobody believed me. Then, so why would they now? At least my brother was smart enough to capture some things through his YouTube videos. So she admits here that she cried out on Facebook when she lived with the family and that she told the school and that her school failed her. Have you guys seen that? What is it? Oh, I think it's Netflix, but there's a show where this girl was sexually assaulted and her school failed her and she ended up committing suicide. And there's lots of times in real life where schools fail children and children are failed by the system. And Ashley is admitting it here that she cried out on Facebook. She threw her mother's tendency all over the place to see, and she told the school, but nobody believed her. So why would they now? At least my brother was smart enough to capture some things through his YouTube videos. But because his mom was friends with the police, it didn't go very far. Those YouTube videos didn't do anything. It's just very upsetting. Let's see if there was anything else. And then here you see her agreeing. This is her actually agreeing. Ashlyn, he was crushed. Yes, according to my mom, he was already decomposing as well as I do, however, no longer believe he was killed. I believe he tried reacting a video game he's seen, and it was his tragic mistake. But I don't know how long ago that was posted, but she posted that video that I have down below that I put in the comments of my part 1 of Harley 13 hours ago. So I don't know where she stands right now today. So I don't know if she stands where her mom stands, that he was reenacting the video game thing, or the Fortnite going down the chimney, or if she thinks it doesn't add up still. I don't know. But let me go ahead and get into some of the comments, and then before the baby wakes up, I will read you some of Brandy's screenshots. Yes, I think she deserves help too. I'm going to reach out to her in her comments and see if she wants us to try to raise money for her. Oh, I agree, Sue. See, I picked that up instantly. She's jealous of Ashlyn. See, there's more than one person that thinks that. Plenty of money for a nice funeral and nice headstone. Exactly. Wow, she was in harm's way and left. Don't blame her. Me neither. And I don't blame Ashlyn in any way. I think she's a precious soul. I like her. I really do. Just watching a 22-minute video of her, she really got me. Yep. I watched her videos. She clearly thinks it doesn't add up, but in my opinion, she was not home during the whole ordeal and may have missed out on a lot of details. Yes, she has the same spirit as Harley, and I can see her being a voice for so many. I loved her video. I just can't believe that people are attacking her online. And oh yeah, Dorothy, that when I watched that during the video, I got outraged. I was mad. I was like, why are they attacking her? No, that's not okay. I wanted to be her like cheerleader and whack them in the head. Thank you, soul sister. I hope we can help her. I really do. I hope she watches it too. And I am going to reach out to her in her channel. And I want all my subscribers that are going to be nice to her to please go over there and subscribe to her channel. The video is her channel, so you just go ahead and subscribe to the channel that the video is on. And if the video is not showing up down below in the description box, then you can go to my last video that I uploaded, and it's in the comments section there. And I want to give you guys, let me see, where else is the stuff I want to share before I let you go. Okay. Now, these are the emails that Brandy sent me. There we go. Screenshots. All right, we've seen that one. Okay, the way she says her about section. We are a small home-based business. We love to bring happiness to you through style and design. You won't be able to stop touching yourself with our silky, decadent, soft line of leggings or capris, whether you dress them up or casual. I mean, she's just very inappropriate. And then people back when he was missing was posting this to her page. Immediately report your child missing. Your local law enforcement agency asked investigators to enter your child into the National Crime Information Center missing person file. There is no waiting period for entry into NCIC for children under the age of 18. So that whole you got to wait 24 hours, not for minors. I agree. This is it. Those final words are very telling. You have to read between the lines. It was heartbreaking. I started crying. You guys know how much of an empath I am. And that's why I was like, we've got to raise some money for this girl. She shouldn't have to go back to work. And then, yes, Gage. Where's my charger? It's in the baby's room. I'm gonna have to go get it in a minute. Let me finish my live. Let me finish my live. My charger works for it. Here, come here. Use this one. I only have so much time until the baby wakes up. Here. Here. Okay, so this is Ashlyn going off on her mother back in July of 2014. She's saying that you must be proud, your parents must be proud of you. I love how I can't even speak to them because you shut my phone off. I don't blame dad. He didn't ask for my phone. He asked for yours and pressed charges. I don't care. I already called, but didn't press charges. I have bruising and scratches and nail marks all over from you attacking me. You're a horrible effing parent, and your son will grow to hate you and realize sis was right about mom. You tried to effing cut your heart out and got effing sicker than crap from drinking an entire bottle of vodka in your son's room while he was at camp. You should not have custody or be here right now, but dad and I took care of you. I stopped you from killing yourself, and you knew if I would have called your parents, your ASS would have been in the loony bin. You put on such a front for people and it's BS. So what if I kicked it with some dudes and I'm talking to this guy and that I dropped every effing guy while I was with him and these guys never gave up on me? I'm not effing them. I still can say Zach was the last person I was with. Then you no effing no. So she's basically calling her out here for hurting her. Look at the bruising in the middle of the page. She says right here, I have bruising and scratching and nail marks all over from you attacking me. And look at the top, Heather Dilley, Ashlyn Dilley. Okay. More proof. This was Brandy's screenshot, you guys. Brandy has to get credit for this. She is, and I got to change the title because I promised her I would put the title in. She is Harley's biggest supporter. She's been covering this case since day one, screenshotting everything, trying to get justice for him since he was just missing. Brandy was the person that told us on Monday night that there was a body found, and no one knew. The world didn't know till Tuesday. I had to delete the video so the family didn't find out that way. So her sources are on point. Then it says Ashlyn and Rory moved out of Heather's less than a month after she delivered. She got pregnant in August and her daughter Riley was born May 17th, 2016. It appears she was in the grandmother's care almost immediately as she was posting pictures May 28th and tagging Ashlyn until June 10th. The 12th is when she got those charges, and she was never mentioned, tagged, nor made a comment or another picture of Riley. In November 2016, she made a GoFundMe to try to get custody of her daughter. She went to all her court dates until May 2017, and then in November 2017, Rory's adoption was finalized. I don't believe she willingly gave up custody of either child. She might have gotten in some trouble and needed support from the family, but sadly, she didn't have that. Ooh, no, that is on point right there. It's true. Okay, and then someone else says that funny thing is I used to live next to Heather Dilley 9 to 10 years ago. Harley was unsupervised as a child, 5 to 6 years old, running around the house to house. I didn't even know who this child belonged to. I remember one time we took Harley home after being a little out of control. Now remember, I have no idea who these people are. When we tried to talk to Heather about the situation, she told us to get the F off her property and leave her effing son alone. She wouldn't even get off the couch. So, in my opinion of her, started that day. My opinion is that they neglected that child so bad he needed to escape. He might have gotten himself mixed up into trouble trying to escape his home misery. The sister was abused by mom and boyfriend. I went to school with her. My parents are friends of Heather's and whoever her husband is. And he always made us feel rather weird, always staring and sexual comments. But anywho, I remember the sister who, if I'm correct, is Ashlyn. would come to school with scratches, bruises, and such, and tell us after numerous times asking her what happened. And it always seemed to be the parents wanted 100% control. Clothes, food, favorite colors. And as a matter of fact, I remember a time when she was locked out and had to sleep on the porch around the corner from her mom's that her grandpa or someone bought. Same scenario, different kids. Too many coincidences, if you ask me. Y'all, this family has been effed up since I was a child. I used to go to JDC with the sister all the time. The mom would send her to jail for unruly child because she would accuse the dad of molesting her. Her first child, which is the young boy Harley calls his brother, is technically his nephew because Ashlyn's parents got custody for the baby because it's its father signed over its rights. And then we know that I believe the grandparents adopted Ashlyn's first child, and then Heather and Marcus adopted Ashlyn's second child, which is Rory. Both of them are Ashlyn's children. Rory's father is Brandon, and I don't know who the other girl's father is. All right, so that's all the emails on that email that she sent. Let me go to the next ones. Let's see what some of you guys are saying first. Oh, the comment section's off. You're right. I did see that. Ashlyn is a victim too. Oh, thank you, Soul Sister. It's in the description box, and if it's not, it will be after this video uploads. Yeah, it should be under here now, but if it didn't work, then let me know. You guys check the link under this video and see if it works. Let me know if it works. It's the actual video I'm talking about. I just got through the first set of your screenshots and I put Ashlyn's video underneath, and if it didn't post right, I'm going to redo it, but I'm going to redo the title of this video too. I'm going to make it Harley's sister Ashlyn's video, and what we talked about in that title earlier today. But I didn't have Ashlyn's sister's video until after we talked about that. So let's get back to the screenshots. We've only been through the first set of your screenshots that you sent me, especially the one about her going to school with bruising and how she had to escape and when she was 23. So yeah, we all know about her donating. And then, and you know, that's what a communal narcissist will do is they'll, when they donate clothes to Salvation Army, they got to post about it. They got to get, you know, credit for what they did. They can't just do it out of the kindness of their heart. They need people to see that they're giving away 20 bags of clothes, or they need people to see that they're a good person. It's really sick. Yes, you guys definitely need to watch Ashlyn's video. We definitely need to subscribe to her channel, and we definitely need to do a fundraiser for her. So if we could get her email, or if anybody knows how to contact her, I would love to raise money for her, because in her video, she says that she's having to go back to work, and you can just see that she's really, really hurt. And I would love for her to be able to work through her trauma before she goes back to work. Wouldn't that be a blessing? And she has a free counselor right now because of Victims Advocate. And wouldn't it be a blessing if we could raise the money to like fix her financial problem with her warrants? I'm sure we could call the courthouse, or she could, and get a one lump sum to just pay all that off. I've done that before with failures to appear. I would love to. All right. And then look, on December 20th, when her son didn't come home from school, she's out posting on her Facebook, December 20th, that she's at Texas Roadhouse having drinks. December 20th at 9:20 p.m. Her son did not come home from school, and she posted that she donated all that stuff, and she posted that she was having a margarita. Mm-mm. It is ridiculous. Let's see. Here it says the homeowner says Jim says his parents were stunned when Port Clinton called Monday asking for the keys to get inside and information about the home's layout and renovation details. This right here proves that they didn't even try to call to get the keys when Harley first came up missing. That would have been the first place to look. But they didn't even call to ask the homeowner for the keys until that Monday after they got that tip, or it was the social media stuff that sent them back to recanvas. Whatever it was, they didn't call and ask that homeowner for that key until that Monday, which was almost a month after he went missing. They knew how to get a hold of him, obviously. Why didn't they do that on day one? Why didn't they look across the street and say, yeah, that's an abandoned house, he's got to be there? Did you guys see my video where he says that he will be trespassing and going to abandoned houses? That was a year before that he came up missing. So he's been in that house. These police dropped the ball when they did not go over there. Let's say the parents aren't even involved, that it was some other crazy person. The police could have saved him if they would have asked for that key at midnight that night when they reported him missing. They should have called that homeowner at midnight and said, listen, we've got a little boy that went missing 2 days ago. His family just reported him missing 2 days later for some reason. We need to get in that house across the street. I mean, I'm not even a cop, and I know that they should have went in that house to begin with. And then he admits here, he says it would be extremely difficult to enter the home through the chimney, as police believe Harley tried to do. So even here, he admits that it would be extremely difficult. And now everyone's saying, oh, yeah, he went down the chimney super easy. He did it himself, trying to be Fortnite. Oh, my God. He hadn't even got the Xbox for Christmas yet and said he couldn't play Fortnite until he got the Xbox. So all right. So then we have, oh, I hope the baby takes a long nap so we can finish this up. The next screenshot of Brandy's. Love her, you guys. And I'll have her link below as well as soon as I can add everything. My mind is blown right now. My mother's friend is a neighbor of the Dilley family. She said standing known rumor is that Ashlyn son is, oh yeah, but we already debunked that. Ashlyn was abused, fell pregnant, and that's why her mother hates her and took the boy. And then that's why she has mental issues. I did see a post where Heather said that she fell running or something. But I didn't know she was pregnant when that happened. Let's see. And then Heather posted back in July 10th of 2015, I'm so done with my heart being broken. I care no more. I want to be left alone. Pain is real to feel. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. So what you do with a problem, you find a solution. Okay, I won't fight no more. It's like a suicide plea. And it got 48 comments. Oh no, it got 5. It got 5. But I mean, it's always woe is me, woe is me. Let's see if I have anything else. Let's see. Let's see. All right, here's some more, a couple of more. So there was a bunch, someone points out that, remember that night when they were there, how many people were live and they were doing live feeds of them going into the house, and we were able to watch it all night long that Monday night. Well, none of those feeds are showing up anymore for some reason. They said that footage has disappeared. Exactly. It makes me so sad too. And that's why I want to be his voice tomorrow. If the petition that went around does not do something and at least get the family charged with negligence, they've been negligent with Ashlyn, they've been negligent with Harley, and now they're going to be okay to raise Rory. That's not okay. So they need to remove Rory from these people's care. Let's just say that they didn't have nothing to do with Harley. They still were a catalyst by not paying attention to him. They were still responsible by not reporting him missing. They were still responsible for not telling the police that he had a video saying he was going to go into abandoned houses and trespass over a year ago. They could have told the police that and they would have went next door. But it's almost as if they did not want him to be found. They were out drinking, they were having steak. Even the next day when he didn't return, supposedly Harley had done it before, but he would be back on Saturday morning. Even the next Saturday morning, after they'd went out and had drinks and steak, they didn't go to the police. They waited till almost midnight. What? So then someone says that, oh no, that's not what I was trying to show. Let's see, is that all of them? It's just, it's uncanny. All of this is uncanny. It's driving me crazy. I don't know what to think. I do want to still hire him a private investigator, but I also want to reach out to Ashlyn and try to raise a little bit of money for her to help her out, because Heather and Marcus has been put in the spotlight and they've been getting all this help and they've been getting all this support and they're just eating it up. And Ashlyn is over there struggling and having to survive on her own, not knowing what is up. And I would love to be able to help unlift that fear of those charges that she's facing and help her get an attorney and help her pay her bills and all of that. And if we could come together as a community to help her do that, that would be great. And she would be the person that we could get to work with the private investigator to help get down to the truth. You know, she would be somebody that that her and the PI could get to the bottom of what happened to her brother. If they could work hand in hand, then wow, this case would be blown out the water and we wouldn't even need the police to investigate anymore. Because if you watch my video before this one, you'll see down below in that link that he said that the investigation is ended and his body's been cremated. So the only thing we've got left is circumstantial evidence, and we have to put it together. We have to filter out the BS, what's not true and what is true, and present it to the PI, and he can present it to Ashlyn. Exactly, because one's caught more than they should have, and they had to take those down. And this is not okay, you guys. What is going on is not okay. And I deleted my other videos because of the blurriness and all of that. And Harley and Ashlyn and even Brandy, their voices deserve to be heard. My voice deserves to be heard. This is not okay. I'm not the only one that doesn't think it's an accident. What we all stand firm on, and there's some of you that do think it's an accident, and you're entitled to that opinion. But what we all stand firm on is that we don't think that he could have fit down that chimney. And we don't think it was an accident. Do we know if it was Marcus or Heather or the police covering something up or the pedophile that was in the area or the weird teenagers that were bullying him? Or no, we don't know. We don't have any answers, and that's what a private investigator would do. A private investigator would be taken serious. Some YouTube creator is not going to be taken serious. All of us saying, call Nancy, call Dr. Phil, call this person, those people don't get taken serious. We need somebody that is in that system, that understands that system and who we can take it to. Maybe you don't take it to the FBI. Maybe you take it to the Ohio State Police. I don't know, but they would. And we need somebody that's not going to play on our emotions and keep charging us money and charging us money. We got to find somebody that will do it for one lump sum and that is a couple of hours away because we can't pay for their travel. And I found somebody that's a retired highway patrol for Ohio and a private investigator and just starting out. And maybe the publicity of the case might be something that he wants. If he can help get information on this, he would blow up as a PI. So maybe I could work out something with him on that. And we'll find out on Tuesday. Monday night, we'll talk about our next step, what we're going to do. But tomorrow, let's see if any news stuff comes out. Let's see if they get charged with negligence tomorrow. Let's see if the reporters say that they've been questioned again. Let's just find out after the end of another business day what happens tomorrow. And if nothing, then it's time to act. It's time to uplift Ashlyn and give her the support and surround her so she feels like she can have a voice. And it's time to get a PI to dig around and give Harley a voice. So if you guys are on board, let me know. But I got to go take care of my family. I love everyone. I am going to change the title of this video to include Brandy because most of those screenshots that I read were from her. Yes, the upper window was tampered with, evidently into the dirt basement. All you had to do is push a little cardboard. I mean, there's so many different things, and we don't know what is fact and what is fiction unless there's a receipt of it. And it seems like the receipts just keep disappearing. Things keep just poof in thin air on the internet. And so we need a PI to dig this stuff up and make document of it before it's all gone. Robin, we can't get a hold of her yet. We're all going to go to her channel and try to get in touch with her. But I want every one of my subscribers. That means that Ashlyn should have 2,000 subscribers by the time people watch these videos. Please go subscribe to her channel. Don't be ugly to her. Uplift her, support her. She could really use the monetization from her channel. And she did say don't go subscribe to her if it's just about the case. She wants you to like her content. So make sure that you check out one of her videos and see if you're going to like her content. I just think she's cool as a person. She sounds very down to earth. She sounds very headstrong, like she's been through a lot. And she sounds independent. And I'm proud of that girl. You go, girl. And don't go there and harass her. Please don't go there and harass her. And just show her some love, you guys. Thank you. Bye. Bye, girls. Bye. Bye, boys. Bye. And I'm so behind on everything. I have not forgotten you guys. I need to do my giveaway. I need to send it in Sunday. We're supposed to talk about Christian Lago and a pop-up shop. I haven't done a pop-up shop. So I have my granddaughter unexpectedly. My daughter said she got a little tipsy last night and she was tired today. So I told her I'd come get her. And she's getting ready to wake up from her nap. So I really promise you I'll get it all done. I just don't know when. I needed to get this out there about Harley. So we love you, Harley. I know that you are no longer suffering in your amazing place that you're at now. I just wish that you didn't have to walk the road that you did to get there. And I'm so, so sorry you didn't get to live out your life. It breaks my heart, and we are going to get you justice. I promise. Your sister is so close to talking, and we are so proud of her. Bye, guys.